If you had asked me a year ago if I would ever move to New York City, I would have said absolutely not. It's soul-sucking. I hate it there. I'm moving tomorrow. I'm so excited. But I hate packing. So I have some big goals for myself and for my life post-grad, and I want to document what it's like to move to a city from a small town. I've been shy my whole life, and I started to really unlock myself in college, but since COVID hit, I found myself increasingly shut up and insecure. And I want my power back. Getting used to it like little bit by little bit because I don't want to like force myself to try all of this at once and then get super overwhelmed and then never do it again. So the thing about me is that I get really overstimulated and anxious easily, so I've always been kind of terrified of cities, not to mention living in a city and having to learn how everything works. Facing my fears type shit. And yet, there are actually a lot of reasons why I want to live here. First off, there's this guy. Next question. It's so good. I love the food here, for one thing. Not just this restaurant, but everywhere. So good. These outdoor structures that you eat at, which are from, like, popped up since COVID, are so nice. I'm really glad that I feel like I actually have friends here. A bunch of people I went to school with live here. And also my boyfriend, since he grew up here, he has a lot of friends that are now like, I get to be friends with them as well. It's like built-in friends. I'm not actually nervous about meeting people, which I know is one of the big stressors when you're moving to a new place. So it's really nice that I already have a community where I feel like, okay, I could actually hang out with people and it's not gonna be a whole big thing. It can just be part of life. Just full. We just applied to our first place. We've been looking at places, but this was the first application that we actually filled out, so fingers crossed. I also feel like I have a lot of opportunity to create the things I want to here, videos and other kinds of content, and that's been my dream since I was 12, and I feel like I'm living it. And I never really imagined that New York would be the place where that would happen, but here we are, and it feels really inspiring, and it feels like I can go out every day and make something. It's so hard for me to do this, to tell a story in a vlog, and it's not just like a day in my life, but it's so much more inspiring. I actually feel challenged, and I haven't felt challenged by YouTube in a really long time because I've been doing it for so many years. Even though like I can see myself like making this a series, like it's just so much. That's a huge commitment. Now, I know this all sounds great and it seems like I really have it together, but to be honest, I'm like addicted to my phone, and for all the joy I've experienced here, I've also had panic attacks, a lot of genuine fear responses to things that don't actually present any danger to me, and days when I have trouble leaving the apartment because I simply do not feel up to facing the world. So that's my last reason. I want to force myself to grow, get over my social fears, and become the person who is unafraid to go out and actually experience the world in real life, because right now, I'm terrified. Call it exposure therapy. I've been forcing my boyfriend to film me and take pictures of me, which actually it's not very much forcing him because he's literally a filmmaker. So it's actually really nice that he knows how to take really good videos and stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh.